Tony's mother had multiple serious health conditions that resulted in acute deterioration and hospitalization. His large family is dispersed across the northeastern United States. His mother had completed an advance directive, but she had never spoken with her family about her values and beliefs.
She did have the foresight to put her wishes down into writing, but I'll tell you, even going through that and looking at those, what she put down and what her wishes were, there was so much interpretation that you had to go through. Things like, if there's no chance of living, I don't want to be left on life support. Well, what does that mean? And very few physicians will come to you and say, hey, there's no chance. There's always some glimmer of hope. So you're always left with some sort of life decision to make, which proved to be quite difficult. So, we ended up managing through that. But I found the fact that my mother did have some written wishes down on paper, her, advanced care directives, at least we had some guidelines and gave you some peace of mind that you were making the right decisions on behalf of her. It's such a personal thing. Even the wishes that a parent makes or a loved one makes, boy, you're left with making some very hard choices. You're left with, things that you have to live with for the rest of your life. I had a billion questions I would have asked my mother, and that I had to interpret. So, to the extent that you can sit down as a family and talk these things through, I think they're tough discussions. I mean, let's not kid each other. Nobody wants to talk about them, and you might hide behind some humor or hide behind a little pain, but it's important. I think it's important you hear it from the person's mouth, what they really want and how they want things done.